Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Rafiq Engineering Drawing. In this video we will see how to construct ellipse by arc of circle method. This arc of circle method is also known as Focii method. Foci is a plural of focus. So let us see what they are saying in the question. The major and minor axis is given are 100 mm and 80 mm. Okay, then what we have to do, we have to construct ellipse by arc of circle method. So let us see what are the steps involved in. First, draw major axis 100 mm line, okay, then take midpoint of this. From here you draw perpendicular 90°, so align at 90. This is automatically right angles. So here you measure 80, 40 this side, 40 this side. So here is the 4 means 40, here is the 8. So 40 plus 40 total, this is 80 minor axis, and this is 50 this side, 50 that side, 100 mm is the major axis. After that, just give them name A, B, C, D. You can also name it via any other notations. This is for our convenience. Now what you have to do, you have to immediately locate the focus. Major axis is given, minor axis is given, focus distance is not given. So we have to locate focus. In some cases they'll give major axis, focus, and minor axis they will not give. So combination of any two they may give you, one we have to find out. Okay, any two will be given out of this. So there is nothing big deal. What you have to do is you have to set a radius with the help of compass. How much radius? Say this center is O. So radius is A to O, half of the major axis, that is 50 mm. Total 100, half we are taking 50 mm, half of major axis as a radius. C as center, draw one arc here or cut the major axis like this, and here the another arc. So like this we are getting two arcs here. I'll highlight them little bit. So this is focus F1, this is focus F2. Suppose if they have given major axis as well as distance between two focus, say A to B they have given, F1 F2 distance they have given, so half we will distribute like this. Then at that time how do we locate minor axis? Like this, same procedure. Half of major axis you have to take, focus as center, draw one arc here, then this focus as center, draw another arc here. So intersection of these two arcs will be point C. Similarly this side you have to do one arc here, half of the major axis as a radius, another arc here. So these 2 points if you join, you will be getting minor axis. Okay, after doing or location of F1 F2, what we have to do is you have to take random points, say two random points or three random points. This is point number 1, point number 2, point number 3. I'll mark it as 1, 2, 3. Here also point number 1, point number 2, point number 3. These are randomly taken point 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay, so distance between these points need not to be equispaced. That is why they are called random points. Now what you have to do, see carefully, very simple steps are involved here. A to 1 as radius, A to 1 as radius, F1 as center, draw one arc here, another arc here. Okay, similarly a to 2 as radius, we will take it later. Now what we have taken, a to 1 as radius, now b to that same 1 as radius, point number 1 which we have taken earlier. Now f2 will be the center, b as center, 1 as radius, f2 as center. Now cut the previously generated arc here above and below. Okay, so I'll just little bit highlight this darken one so that it will be easily visible. Now same procedure you have to do. A as center, this point number 2 as radius, f1 as center, draw one arc here, another arc here. After that, same point number 2 as center, set a radius up to point B, or say B as center, point B to 2 as this distance, you have to take it as a radius, f2 as center, cut the previous generated arc, one arc here, another arc here. Okay, now what you have to do is, so here again I'll make it little bit darker one, the previous arcs cut by that pencil. So here is the two more points. Now same procedure will follow. A to 3 as radius, you have to take exact radius, f1 as center, draw one arc here, another arc here. Then same we will take from here, B to 3 as radius, f2 as center, cut the previously generated arc here and here above and below. So again I'll highlight this arcs. Similarly same procedure we will do for this side. So I'll do it quickly, have a look. First we'll take from 1. See here at the center 3, 2, 1 we have marked like this. So you should be careful while putting this 1 to 3 numbers. 1 to B as radius, f2 as center, draw one arc here, another arc here. Okay, then a to 1 as radius, f1 as center, cut this previously generated arc here and here. I'll extend this previous arcs, it is not cutting. So 1 to B as radius, f2 as center, just extend it little bit. Then B to 2 as radius, f2 as center, one arc here, another arc here. Then a to 2 as radius, f1 as center, cut the previous arcs. So again just highlight this. I'm highlighting just because it should be visible in the camera. In the exam, this all arcs, major axis, minor axis, everything should be thin. Only elliptical final curve should be dark. So 3 to B as radius now, f2 as center, one arc here, another arc here. Then a to 3 as radius, f1 as center, cut this previous generated arc, one here, another here, then just highlight them. So you can say this as point number 1, point number 2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P11. Okay, we missed one point here. P9, this is 10, this is 11, this is 12, no problem. Now joining all the points with freehand smooth curve will give you the required ellipse, starting from the major axis to this point, and here you have to pass through all the points and touch the minor axis. In the same way, I'll just rotate it. Like this, you have to join all the points with freehand smooth curve. You have to practice it little bit so that your curve should be smooth. Now how to draw tangent and normal to this? Generally tangent normal won't ask in this type of question. Say we are selecting one random point here, at this point we are drawing tangent and normal. So what you have to do, both the focus you have to join F1 with this point, F2 with this point. So at this point we want tangent or normal, randomly selected point, join this point with focus F1 and F2. Now here you're getting some angle between these two lines. So what you have to do, you have to divide this angle exactly by 2. So angle bisector we will take any radius, draw one arc here, another arc here with the same radius, again one arc here, and previous arc as center, this another arc. So here first I have kept one arc here, another arc here. Now this two as center, earlier this was center, now this two arcs as center. Draw two more arcs here. So now this is the center, this is a point. Join them and extend outside. So that will be your required normal. Perpendicular to this normal from the same point will give you the required tangent. So this is tangent, this is normal. One thing we have to do, dimensioning here 2 mm gap you take approximate and draw the extension line. This is called extension lines. What I'm doing right now is extension line, and say this is how much, 100 mm, and here this is 80. So this is the way how you draw construction of ellipse by arc of circle method or foci method. So if you have any doubts, please comment, subscribe my channel, share my channel, share my videos. Thanks for watching everyone.